Have you ever wondered what Reiki really is and how it actually works? I'm Kaylene Ledgar from the Lightworkers Way Australia, and I am thrilled to be speaking with our founder, Sheila Morgan. Today, Sheila is sharing her insights and wisdom to help us understand more about Reiki. Thank you for taking your time to be with us today, Sheila.
Well, thank you, Kaylene, for being here with me.
We do it together, don't we?
That's amazing.
All right,
I don't all the support.
exactly. Let's begin with what is Reiki and how would you describe it to someone completely new to energy healing?
Well, funnily enough, this is an exercise that I take my Reiki 1 students through because it is quite hard to describe what it is. But Reiki is a hands-on healing modality. It's a beautiful, gentle, peaceful way of bringing energy to a person. And what we do is, as we learn Reiki, we get transmissions so that we can augment the energy. And it's the universal light. It's all around us. We're surrounded. We are energy. Energy's, just comes out from the universe. So really it is, we're just channeling that energy through to the person that we're working with. And whilst we're working with them, the benefit is that we also receive the beautiful Reiki energy as well. So if that's enough in a
Yes.
nutshell for you.
Yeah, thank you. So it's energy from the universe coming in through
Yes, and
the
it comes
Reiki
out.
channel,
Yes, and it
through
comes
through
out
the
through the hands of the person. It comes out through the eyes
yeah.
and also the feet, actually. So there you go.
Wow. Thank you. Always interesting, always learning more. Can you share a little of the history of Reiki, like where
Yes.
it began and how it began? Yep.
Well, apparently it is an ancient going back 3 to 5,000 years ago. Um, the founder of our modern Reiki was Mikao Usui, and he came across it because he was looking for something that people didn't have to wait 25 years at a master's feet in order to learn. He wanted to have something that was available to everybody. And that's the beautiful thing about Reiki. It is everybody can learn Reiki. It's not a hard technique, and everybody has the capability of learning Reiki. So, in about, I think Mikao Usui was born about in the 1860s. And after his long journey of searching all over the world, he was adept at Sanskrit. So that's how he enlivened the field again. And then he actually went on a retreat to Mount Karama. And that is a place that still is with us now, very much a popular place to go and visit and stay and as a retreat. So he stayed there for 21 days, and on the 21st day, they say he had a Satori moment, which means an enlightenment came to him. And literally, it was so strong, it knocked him back into the room. And he knew that he was given the symbols of Reiki then, but really he was still waiting to see, well, how does this all work? So whilst he was walking down the mountain, apparently he stubbed his toe very, very badly. And immediately, as you would stub your toe, you put your hand to it, and it was immediately healed. So he knew that the power that had been given to him was something that can be used for healing for others. And that sort of was the beginning of it, recognizing that it was something he was looking for over many years. He studied so many languages, went to so many countries, searching, and then he found it in these ancient texts and enlivened it by doing a retreat, 21-day retreat, which is why we always honor it in our Reiki classes, the 21 days.
Mhm.
So does that answer your question
Yeah,
enough?
yeah. And it connects why we have those stones for the
Yeah.
21 days.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah,
It's my
yeah,
way of honoring that time because it does take 21 days to create a new habit.
yeah.
And so for me, when I teach Reiki, it's all about teaching people how to use Reiki on themselves. And then there is an outflow to others, whether that's human or animal or young people, old people. It doesn't have to have a belief system behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we send the energy through, when we've got hands on, that does the work. It's not us saying, well, we're going to heal you here. It's actually you are your own best healer, and your subconscious knows where you need the healing.
Yeah.
So all we do as Reiki channels is faithfully send the energy through to the person.
And it just naturally goes where it
Yes, and
needs.
your highest consciousness, your higher self will know where you need it.
Yeah.
Because you might be thinking, oh, my left wrist is hurting, but actually the worst problem is your right knee. And so it will go to the right knee, and there will be a flowing to, of course, to other parts of the body that need it. But
Yeah.
it will always go to your highest need, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual.
Yeah. Ah, very good. All right. Next, I have, what does the word Reiki actually mean?
It's a Japanese word, and the Rei is spiritual.
Hmm.
The key is energy. So really, it simply means spiritual energy or universal energy. So that's the way that we think of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Lovely. Thank you. I use Reiki all the time. I say it all the time, but I never had it shared in such a simple, easy to
yeah.
understand way. So, how does Reiki work on an energetic level?
Well, I think we covered that a little bit in as
Mm,
much as it just we when we channel the energy through, the person doing the channeling will go to their greatest need, and the person receiving it will go to their greatest need.
mhm,
So there's no sort of diagnosis or prognosis with Reiki. It simply is a gentle energy that has profound effects on people.
mm,
And it works on everybody. Some people say, oh, I didn't feel anything.
mhm,
And I say to them, well, it might be that they were working on a emotional level with you, which you perhaps are not aware of in a physical way. They
yeah,
might be looking for the physical part,
mm,
and it's actually working on the mental or emotional part. So we always know that it's working. And we don't judge, we don't diagnose, as I said,
yeah,
because we trust the energy is going for the highest good.
mm,
And that's we as Reiki channels, that's what we're working on. Just
yeah,
whatever happens, it's for the highest good.
yeah. And I will say, I know myself, but also when I've had Reiki from you and others in the
Mm,
Lightworkers Way Australia group, the heat, like they don't even have to put their hands physically on me, and
mm,
I'm already feeling the heat and energy coming through. And
yeah.
for someone that feels, that's my confirmation that,
Yes.
like, because it's like, oh my gosh, it's so hot, it's so hot. And yeah, extraordinary
Yeah.
feeling
Yes. But
know.
on the other hand, I've done some amazing Reiki sessions where it's been absolutely stone cold.
Wow.
Because they say if it's a cold Reiki, it's usually bringing up something from a past life. So as it does that, it sort of comes up cold, 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 and then eventually it will warm, but it might start off as a very cold energy as well. And if people are very highly inflamed, it might be that the energy must be that cold.
Needs to be cooled
So
off.
it can work both ways, whatever the highest for the highest good. Yeah.
It's amazing. It blows my mind. All right. What first drew you personally to Reiki and how has it influenced your own life?
Okay. Well, I think I was in my 30s. I was a single mum, 4 kids, and I had a very bad back, which my back has been a problem for most of my life. I was going to specialists when I was a teenager when they finally recognized that there was something going on and not just me wanting to get out of things, I think. So in my 30s, what I would do is my back I used to call it tricking out because it just went so painful that I would have to just lie down um, because there wasn't anything else I could do and I would be in extreme pain. So I go to the chiropractor, which was wonderful. I do believe in chiropractors, but it would only last me for maybe 5, 6 days, and then it would start to trick out. And because of my finances, I had to wait the 2 weeks before I could get back to the chiropractor.
Mhm.
So this went on for years, and literally. And then one day we had a beautiful lady called Dr. Pauline Fitzgerald, and first came in contact with her because she was a child psychologist, because of what we've been through. Ben, my eldest son, was suffering um, just a lot of confusion around him. So I felt a third party, Dr. Pauline, she stepped in, became a family friend. So I was actually going to visit her, and I was so determined to get there. I was literally bent over in pain as I went to see her.
Mm.
And she just looked at me and she said, "Come here." And I didn't know what she was going to do, but I know Pauline well enough not to argue with her either. So I got up on a massage table and she went through a Reiki with me. She didn't tell me what it was. Um, and it was amazing because when I got off the table, I could actually stand up straight. And that was a miracle. To me,
Mm.
it was a miracle. And I was out of pain. I could feel all the bruising
Mm.
that was still there, but I was out of pain. And the next miraculous thing was I didn't have to go back to the chiropractor because the healing stuck. It actually stuck for a year because I asked Pauline, what she do and can I learn and what's this about? So she quickly explained. But in those days, Reiki wasn't as available as it is now.
Mhm.
And it was terribly expensive. It was like way out of my league. It was like $600, and it was just like, I'm a single mum of 4 kids. $600. You have to go up to the city to learn. No, no, sorry,
Mm.
not doable, not possible. So I just left it at that. But was incredibly grateful that I'd had this experience with Reiki, and it was unlike anything that I'd tried before and certainly lasted a lot longer than anything that I'd tried before. So that sort of was the basis of why I knew how powerful it is,
Mhm.
and also that it was something that I would like to learn.
Mm.
Um, and it was another year before another opportunity came up. Would you like me to tell you about that one as well?
Okay. You're on a roll, Sheila.
Well, I had a phone call from a friend. And she wasn't a close friend. She was just more of an acquaintance. We actually did transcendental meditation together. And she rang me up and said, and I have to go back a bit because I'd actually been digging in the garden and my back went. And I thought, oh no, I haven't got the money to go to the chiropractor. So I did my usual thing, lying down, going for walks, drinking water, try to get it sort of at least lubricated. That's all I could do. And I did sort of plan to give Pauline a call. But in the meantime, this lovely lady gave me a call and she said, "I've just learnt Reiki. Would you like one?" And it was like, "Yes, please." Yes, please. So I actually went along to see her. And again, this was a lady that had only learnt she'd just learnt Reiki 1. And I walked away from the table standing up straight and out of pain. And it was like, I have to know. And then I thought, I know this is a lady. She's a single mum with 2 kids. How did she afford it? And then she told me that Denise Crundle was coming to Mount Martha House and was teaching Reiki from Mount Martha House. And it was $250 to learn. And I was still thinking, I don't have $250.
Yeah.
But the first meeting was free, so I thought, oh, I'll go along. And in the meantime, it was about my birthday time. Or no, it was about Easter time, Easter time. And my parents, God bless them, always sent money for Easter eggs for the kids.
Mm.
But they only usually sent me like, $50. And this time they sent me $150. And it was just like, ooh.
Mm.
And I had some casual work, and so I had the money to be able to do it. So again, call it coincidence, call it miracle, call it what you like. But I was out of pain and going to do a Reiki course, which in my eyes was a miracle that I'd actually achieved that. Yeah. So that's why I think that foundation has given me such a strong belief in Reiki. And
Mm.
I know that it helped to turn my life around completely. The more that I worked with the energy, especially on myself, the more that it helped me uplift from a pretty ordinary situation that I was in at that time and led me on a pathway to who I am now and what I am now. And, to be quite honest, I don't think I would perhaps be here without Reiki. So why wouldn't I be enthusiastic about it? And, each time I've learnt Reiki, there's always been some miracle around it that's helped me achieve the goal of learning it. So I've been very blessed. Yeah.
Oh.
And to share that with others, it's the best.
Thank you so much. And I love how the universe just
Oh,
aligned everything at the right time. One, to get you away from pain,
yeah.
but all those lines that came into place so that you could then move forward yourself and get into
Yeah.
that as well. It was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sheila, for sharing your experience. There is so much more that we can talk about Reiki, and we will
Yes.
do that in some more videos.
That
But
would be
thank you
lovely.
for sharing your experience and wisdom with us today.
Thank you so much, Kaylee.
If you have enjoyed this conversation and would like to hear more from Sheila and the Lightworkers Way Australia, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to receive updates on future videos. We look forward to sharing more reflections, guidance, and inspiration with you soon. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.